stars of last night's launch.
Been recuperating, Carl, not in a sensory deprivation tank.
Not a bad picture.
Yeah, right. I've got my eyes shut and he looks like he's drooling.
And as our star buyers and the face of the development, they'll be doing a turn at the official launch.
There's a slight problem.
Marlon.
We can't raise the deposit.
He's just being defeatist. We're going to get the money somehow.
So you've spent a fortune on publicity. Splashed their gobs all over the ads and the flyers without checking.
We'll give you some more time to raise funds.
It's a good job I'm back. If you'd have stayed in charge much longer, you'd have bankrupted us.
I used my initiative, all right?
What's the point of selling at a loss if we can't recoup it in PR? So, if you're not in a position to purchase by launch day, we'll have to find another, more photogenic couple who are.
I can't believe you just give up like that.
We've kind of exhausted all our options. And you were right, you were right. You're married to a two-bit pub chef who can't even put a roof over your head. If I were you, I wouldn't have bothered.
Simon, what's this? You're meant to be picking up 5 tons of hardcore.
Jimmy rang us on me mobile and said that was a priority.
So he can moan that we're holding up his builders' use, you brain man.
You pay us to drive. Negotiating with your brother, well, that's extra, isn't it?
Get a shift on.
Right, it's me, Doug.
Your relief's still on the A1. Any chance of an hour's overtime?
Double time, maybe.
Absolutely not.
See you later.
All right, double time.
My lads are stranded on site with corks at their backsides and the facilities are stuck here. That makes 0 deliveries on time today.
Yeah, well, if you just let our drivers get on with their
That
jobs...
way he doesn't get to whinge to Daddy that we're screwing up.
If we're not ready for launch day, you'll pay a penalty, just like any other contractor. So if I were you, I'd pull my finger out.
Think carefully before you accept your mother's 30 pieces of silver.
It's 6,000 pieces, actually, in pound coins of gold, so you're wrong on both accounts.
Should have seen Marlon's face when he thought we'd lost the house.
You still haven't told him?
Isn't the sort of thing you can just blurt out in the street?
You know, you might find your new husband ever so slightly resistant to your plan to carry your stepfather's child. You are kidding. My wife, stepdaughter, collectively deluded. I think the psychiatric term is folly and dirt.
She selflessly agreed to perform a very humanitarian act.
For that kind of money, I'd have twins.
I beg you, Donna, for the sake of your marriage and ours, please don't do this.
Be strong, Donna. Have the courage of your convictions.
This way, Mum gets a baby, we get our executive home, and if you say anything to Marlon before I do, the deal's off.
Don't even think about it. Jimmy's just trying to humiliate me.
It's the client. If he wants you up on site, then you go. Chop, chop.
Wait, just finished my shift.
Do I look remotely interested?
Thought it was about time you and me had a little catch-up.
When hell freezes over, maybe. Excuse me.
How about I do a week's work experience for nothing?
How about no?
You want me to do that oil change or what?
Who's this?
Wayne, training mechanic. I started here this morning. Been tinkering with engines since he was a kid. What is known in the trade as a natural. But, seeing as you're here, you can stick the kettle on if you want.
For what we're about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful.
Amen.
Would it be too much to ask that you observe grace?
An atheist has no one to thank for his repast other than the beautiful lady who prepared it.
That's lovely. Bread, Jasmine. Not hungry.
When you call one of your school friends, I could run you into Holton this afternoon.
They're all away.
Hey, you could come to choir practice if you like.
Tragic, isn't it?
It's not as if you've got anything else to do.
Well, you don't have to come if you don't want to.
As a participant, I strongly advise against it.
Hey.
When you're older, you'll understand. At your age, you should seize every opportunity because life's so short.
Thanks for patronising me, Uncle Ashley. I'll bear that in mind. Pass me the salt, will you, Grandpa?
years of sweaty toil in a greasy kitchen. What have I got to show for it?
A lovely wife,
Go on.
a doting Dalmatian, your friends, family.
I tell you what I haven't got. I haven't got pension, savings, a sports car, the means to dress on head to foot in designer labels, and anger with diamonds. I can't even afford a down payment on a cut price. I'm in the wrong game, Bob.
But you're not compromising your integrity for a fistful of filthy lucre. Now that is worth more than money.
I'm talking about 10 grand for a deposit, not a mission statement for life.
Look what we've got. Mum's given us the money.
Well, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I've yet to hear about Viv giving without thoughts of receiving, so...
There is a downside, isn't there, Donna?
Well, yeah. If we take the money, that means I'll be having Viv and Bob's baby.
Oh, my aching sides as if. So go on, what's the downside? That's the downside.
At this stage, can I just point out that I am heartily, vocally, 100% against this insane idea?
He's going back.
We need the deposit.
If you go through with this humiliating, ludicrous, unnatural scheme, I'm divorcing you.
Marlon, come back.
I said they really
No, will you give it back?
Ah!
Marlon, please.
I see you finally found your vocation in life.
As you know, I can roll up my sleeves with the best of them.
And your knickers down when it suits you.
As it's against my ethical code to strike a sick man, I suggest you get out of my face.
You may have sneaked underneath Dad's radar, but I'm on to you.
We're simply assisting you in a time of need. I'm so glad you're feeling better, Jimmy.
Fancy meeting you here?
Do you know what? Desperation is so unattractive. Can't you find someone else to stalk?
Just come to poke round my cousin's new gaff. Didn't I bump into you?
Yeah, well, if you have any issues to discuss, please do so during working hours.
I have a few issues. I just can't wait, so why don't you show me around this new house? Can't beat that personal touch.
Just think about it. It makes sense.
My wife having my mother-in-law's baby makes no sense to me and never will.
Viv's desperate for Bob's baby.
Yes, and the menopause is nature's way of telling her she's had enough. Why do you think half the planet's starving? Too many people having too many babies.
I knew you'd take a little bit of time to get used to it.
We talked about having a family, you said no.
That is different.
Of course it is. Why have a baby with your husband when you can have your stepfathers and get paid to give it away?
But at least I'm doing something constructive. Have you got a better way of earning the money at short notice?
Short of selling my body or my vital organs, no.
Then tough, I'm doing it. And I'm doing it for us. And if you're too pig-headed to see that, that's your problem.
Oh, I absolutely, categorically forbid. Donna!
If hostilities have been suspended, the punters would like the lunches today.
Do you know what, Bob? In the current scheme of things, that's the least of my worries, don't you think? So you have to do them your flaming self.
What?
You are gagging for it, aren't you?
No. No, I'm not. You have to leave me alone.
I'm playing hard to get.
No, I mean it.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, Kane. Because this is the only language that you understand. I'll pay you, all right? Get your filthy hands off me and keep them off. Or I'll scream at the top of my voice. And you watch the boys come running.
He wouldn't dare.
Try me. You've been playing out of your league, Kane. It's time to get back in the gutter, where you belong.
Your boss hasn't even got it on his own plan, so get on the phone and sort it out.
We met earlier. At the garage.
What do you want?
Your phone number would be a start, babe.
Well, maybe if you buy me a coffee, babe.
Well, I parliamo Italiano a bit, but,
Apologies for the delay.
Thank you. I'll have to ring Tony and see if she'll sacrifice her evening off.
No, give him time to calm down. He'll be back.
What's got into him? He looked positively homicidal.
Look, I can't break a confidence, but our colleague is going through a very testing time, and we need to pull together, support him in his hour of need.
Yeah, last Serenissimo was a delight, wasn't it? Light on the water.
Glide of the gondola.
Palatial five-star hotel.
We take a palazzo there every year. Some friends of ours give us one of the place and throw in the staff. Excuse me. I seem to have found a foreign body in my sandwich.
So sorry. Darn it. I'll do you another.
No, thanks. I've rather lost my appetite.
She reckons that he tried to rape her, so she stabbed him with a ketamine injection. Then, when he got out of his coma, he tried to kill her with a shotgun.
No way.
And he shot his ex to the DSS and got an ABH charge for beating up a perv. Psycho Scott's what we call him.
You'd never guess to look at him.
Look, if you want to get on the right side of him, just ask him what really happened with Zoe Tate. He likes to talk about it. He's paranoid people don't get his side of the story.
Cheers. Better get these butties back before they're cold. You were gonna give me your number?
Yeah, I'll pop by the garage later.
Louise rang. Said you'd done a runner.
I failed you, Donna. I'm so sorry.
No, you haven't. We're in this together.
Paddy's spare room or rent a womb. Some choice, eh? Or for a pile of plasterboard, breeze blocks and mortar. You think it's worth the sacrifice, do you? Because I don't.
You and Sadie were in that house a long time.
Just looking round.
A suspicious mind might wonder what the two of you were doing.
Good job you don't have one then, isn't it? A suspicious mind.
That's funny.
No! I'm just trying to be friendly!
Well, get out of here before I batter you. And don't come back!
Where's he going?
He thinks I'm some kind of thug. He saw that stuff was always a joke, the jumped-up little git.
I know, dead cocky. So now you got to start all over again. Find another trainee, interview him, find out the rubbish.
I give in. You can start tomorrow on a trial basis only.
Thank you!
Yeah.
You will not regret this. I'll be the best trainee mechanic ever.
Why don't you just go over there and talk to her?
There's no point. Not
What
now.
on earth has caused this rift between you? What's she done?
Well, apart from burning our house down and acting like a flipping diva all the time.
No need to pry, Ashley.
Whatever's wrong, Jasmine, you know you can confide in me.
Look, we were friends once, now we're not. You never liked her anyway, so it's all just worked out fantastic for you.
And if I was of a suspicious nature?
And you're not?
I'd be wanting proof that nothing was going on between you and a certain third party.
Depends on what you mean by nothing. You see, women have this problem when I'm around. Not much chance of nothing kicking off, if you get me.
And if this nothing was to be observed by an interested observer?
Money.
Goes without saying. If you come up with the goods by tomorrow.
I'll come up with a lot more than that. I'll be in touch, okay?
Excuse me, Paul. Grayson, are these friends of yours with the palazzo, do they have a website or anything?
No, nothing.
Ah, so it's not for hire.
No, I think they'd rather die than open their doors to the fur coat and no knickers brigade.
Like Kelly and myself?
They're very old friends. And it's a huge favour. I really wouldn't want to presume. And my remarks weren't intended to cause offence.
None taken. No, if I had contacts like that, I'd be shouting it from the rooftops too.
Look, why don't you come over for drinks and we can compare notes on Chiantishire?
Lovely. Always wanted to see the inside of your hall.
You too, of course, and I'm sure my wife would be fascinated to know your plans for the beauty salon.
Spa.
Spa. Give me a ring.
Knocking off early.
We'll be back on schedule by tomorrow.
We've done all we can for today. The drivers are out of hours.
I want a site meeting first thing in the morning.
Well, we can talk now if you like.
Tomorrow will be fine. Cheers.
I don't know which is worse, the fact that you want your mother's baby or the fact that you don't want a baby with me.
I do want a baby with you. I want loads of them, but I've got to live my life first.
If you did have this hypothetical child, what if, you know, when it comes to it, you couldn't bring yourself to hand it over?
Well, it wouldn't be my baby, would it? I'm just looking after it. Mum and Bob would be its mum and dad.
And its biological mother would... Oh, it's just... would be its sister. It's too weird, though. I can't get my head around it.
But just think about what my mum's been through. You know, it can't be easy for her, realising that she can't have children anymore. This is the biggest thing that you can do for someone else. Give them a chance to have a baby of their own.
So it's come to this. So soon, all I wanted when we got married was to make you happy.
You do. You do, every time you wake up together.
How can I when you're thinking of doing something as desperate as this? I can't compute, Donna. I'm trying hard. I can't.
Look, it's a few months' discomfort. And Mum and Bob are over the moon, and all this could be ours. Yours and mine. Come on. Come on, I'll show you our kitchen.
Oh, I mistakenly thought a bar meal would cheer you up a bit.
You're trying to get me fat now? You think that's going to cheer me up?
Don't be ridiculous.
Can we just have a civilised family meal for once, please?
Sorry. No, Debbie had the right idea. She's better off without me. You all are.
Oh, Jasmine.
Look, leave her to wallow in peace.
I'll just see if I can be of assistance.
She's gone from charming teenager to Sue Pollard in a matter of weeks.
No, I think you mean Vicky Pollard. Pink tracksuit, you know. Yeah, but no, but...
This is more than teenage angst. There's something seriously wrong. I'll choose my moment.
No, Look, no, she's just fallen out with her best friend. It's a big deal at her age.
Especially when they're more than just friends. Is that what you're getting at?
Look, if you start asking questions, you're just going to make things worse, so just leave it. All right?
This is the only way we'll ever be able to afford a place of our own.
Whatever the cost, the price is way too high.
We'll never have a chance like this again.
I thought I was pretty broad-minded, but this is stretching my liberal parameters to breaking point because you'll be having this baby. And if anything was to happen to you, if it was to damage you emotionally, I'd never forgive myself. Never forgive your mother.
Then we'll give the money back. We'll tell Viv to forget all about babies. And we'll keep saving. And we'll see what happens.
You give up all this for me?
If you're not behind me 100%, then it's not worth it.
Hey, I would say get a room. I think you've already got one.
We came to say goodbye to it all. We can't raise enough money.
Oh, you can't afford to let this go. Don't worry about Jimmy. We can sort something out about the deposit.
There's no need. We've got it right here.
Are you sure?
Just give me a pen to write the cheque. And this place is ours. Nobody can take it from us. We're going to have a home of our own, Dom.
Just be a minute.
Whatever the cost.
Whatever the cost.